Good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about credit cards. How many is too many? Did you know that at the end of 2015, American credit card debt came to a total of $935.6 billion? I'd like to tell you a story about a young lady who got herself in credit card trouble. She was young, just started a new job right out of school, decided one day when she got an offer for a credit card in the mail that she would apply for it. She thought it would be a good way to build her credit since she was a brand new worker. So she was going along, she was making her payments. Well, she was paying off that credit card each month, building up her credit. She went to a department store one day and made a purchase. The checkout lady said, "Hey, did you know that you could get a 10% discount off this purchase if you apply for our store credit card?" She thought that's a pretty good deal. So she said, "Sure, I'll apply for one." She was approved. That was fine. She was paying her credit cards like she should. Then she decided she would get a third card. She applied, got approved, and started using that card in addition to a first credit card and a department store card. Well, needless to say, she got out of control. Her debt skyrocketed. She missed a payment on one of her cards, got a late charge, interest rate went up, got deeper and deeper and deeper in financial difficulties. Finally, she had to consolidate her loans. She went to her credit union, explained to them what was going on. They consolidated all her bills together. She cut off two of the credit cards and paid off the debt. This happens to so many Americans today. Bank of America's website says that while carrying more than one credit card has its advantages, such as if you have a second credit card, if one is lost or stolen, you have a spare to use, that can also lead into some bad habits. Ethan Wolfman of Money Magazine states that according to creditcards.com, the average interest rate on a credit card is 15%. It's stated that paying a minimum balance on a $4,717 credit card bill would take 10 years to pay off. Just think of that and think of how much long that takes in addition to the interest rate that is applied to the unpaid balances. So let's take a look at the reasons for credit card debt. First is the high availability of credit. Multiple offers of credit is prevalent in today's society, and many Americans find it hard to resist applying for that one extra credit card. They see credit as an additional source of income and spend more as a result. Failure to pay off balances is another reason why credit card debt is so extensive. The users of these cards are called revolvers. Revolving credit means that you carry balances over from month to month while paying the minimum amount due. Then another reason for the massive debt in this country is the holding of multiple credit cards with balances. Bank of America states that it's more difficult to manage multiple credit cards. Missing a payment on one credit card will result in a higher interest rate in addition to late fees, and this in turn affects your credit rating and has a negative impact on borrowing in the long run. And people often apply for a new credit card in order to find a solution to other financial problems. This often leads to unmanageable debt, negative credit rating, and difficulty with future borrowing. In conclusion, the problem around credit card debt is extensive, with the number one cause being the ease by which people can obtain credit. Carrying over unpaid balances on multiple credit cards can lead to missed payments, which comes with late fees, higher interest rates, and not to mention the negative effects it has on your credit rating and borrowing power. Solutions are available, but it takes hard work and self-control. They include using alternative methods of payment, such as debit cards, consolidating debt by transferring to a card to a lower interest paying card, but you need to be careful about that and not use the card that you have just paid off, and paying more than the minimum payment due, which allows you to pay your debt off faster. So, do you remember the story of the young lady who got in financial debt by having too many credit cards? That young lady was me. Had I had this education at that time, I would have avoided financial ruin and having to consolidate debt.